Welcome back, Rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. I'm sorry I've had to cut these in half for the official YouTube contest, but we're going to go ahead and do our pack opening this week with the new bloods for Tennik, Ethane, Meow, and Professor Priest. So let's go ahead and head on in. Obviously, we're also looking for cards like Li Long, who's just entered the packs. And also, of course, we're going to be looking for Mana Cersei. So you can take a look at everyone here. We've only really got one more week after this with Mana Cersei, assuming they don't release another card into the packs quickly. So this could be our last chance to get Mana from the packs. We're going to go ahead and just do one at a time. And as always, I'm going to try and keep a running total somewhere on your screen. I'm not sure where yet because the side is really colorful this week, so it's going to be hard to see. We're going to try and keep a running total of how we have done so far on the pack. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first Mega New Blood pack. Hopefully we can hit some of the new cards or even Mana Cersei. Noctizumama, okay, and Li Long. Awesome. What a great first pack to start out on. Alright, let's go ahead and get this moving. In our first pack, we've hit Noctizumama, Tennik, Antoine, El Nazca, Scylla, Li Long, and Orfeo. Noctizumama obviously has fallen quite a bit in price, but a very good 2-star rare. Very, very dangerous, even though she has just 1 power. She's got the power equals power up, but she's got 8 damage. And on a 2-star, that is absolutely crazy. To have any kind of workable power and 8 damage is a fantastic 2-star for the Hurricane clan. Obviously someone you're going to want to look out for, but very shaky, so please be careful. Tennik, we're just seeing this week, obviously, with the basically 5 with the -2 op power and damage, min 1. Very good card. Not amazing, but better than a lot of the other choices that you have going for you in FPC, unless you're running some very, very expensive 2-star cards. So you can take him or leave him, but nice to pull him here on our first try. Scylla as well, very excellent card for the Vortex, running the 7/5 with Equalizer, -1 op damage, min 1, an excellent 4-star card with the Pill Retrieval and the Equalizer ability. Really just a great all-around 4-star card, but a lot of competition in Vortex, so be careful. And then, of course, we have the big hit for this week, Li Long, the card that one of the ones we were really looking for. Still an amazing price tag on him right now, 77,000 it looks like. Very, very good. 9/3 with Equalizer, damage +1. Meaning that he can hit all the way up to, basically, with Fury, a 1-hit KO. Which is absolutely fantastic. Normally going to be hitting 8 damage and then plus the 2 from his bonus at 10 if you put him in against another 5-star, and with the 9 power, absolutely, you know, able to pretty much get by any kind of attack manipulation. The plus power clans as well, he's going to be able to kind of go toe-to-toe with. Not a whole lot to worry about with him, except for SOA, obviously. So fantastic first round. Obviously, with the hit on Li Long, we have definitely hit our 1,000 clints per credit. So let's go ahead and continue to our next pack. We're already looking very good. Tennik and Li Long together, giving us excellent first pack right there. Oh, not quite Mana, but we did get Nereus. Excellent. I will certainly not be upset with a card like Nereus. This pack, we have El Nazca, Mota, Rust, Blaine, Cerebra, and Nereus. So from this pack, first off, we have Rust, the 5-star from Sentinel. Rust is an 8/6 with Courage, Attack, +9, giving you a little bit more of that plus attack there. An excellent high power. Only 6 damage, though. That's the only thing that I would really say is kind of not the best about Rust. But overall, you should run into absolutely no problems running Rust in your deck. Just, again, make sure you watch out for that low damage. A very, very good card, especially for beginners, but a lot of competition from the other cards in the clan. Then we have Blaine, again, another 5-star uncommon, but this time 8/5 with Stop Op ability for La Junta, which means he's going to be hitting 8/7 with SOA, which is, you know, basically the exact same thing that you're going to get from Rex Sweeg on revenge rounds, but obviously Rex Sweeg also has the nullification of attack manipulation. So as you can kind of tell, that 8-7 with SOA is really an amazing kind of combination to be able to have from your 5-star. Not the best from La Junta, you can do better, but a very solid choice and one that you definitely will want to use if you're a newer player. You can still pick him up. He's got a very low price right now, so an excellent hit there. And then we have Nereus. So from this pack, we've got Blaine, Cerebra, Mo, Scipios, Langustina, Marlin, and Meredith. Blaine, we've already talked about. Scipios, I guess not a horrible 2-star, but the price obviously shows, I guess, slightly different in the opinions of most of the other players. Scipios is a 5-4 with -2 op attack per pill with a minimum of 15, which means that you're going to have to pill at least 2 in order to go ahead and get him to his min, but this is the first card that we've seen with an attack per pills left, which means that if your opponent still has all of their pills in the first round, that means it's going to be -24 attack, and with 4 damage and all of that on a vortex, even putting those extra 2 pills isn't going to mean anything, because you're going to recover 2 out of the 3, and you're going to end up batting even, and you're going to end up putting out 39 attack, 15 plus the 24, against whoever you're going against in the first round, and that's not too bad for a 2-star in order to really put a threat on your opponent. Obviously, if they're able to reduce his power even more, that's not going to be as amazing, and there are other 2-star cards that might be able to do a little bit better, but Vortex still kind of struggles with their 2-star slot, and so in general, he could be used, but I think you can probably do better, so, so be it. This is one of the kind of booby prizes here in the New Blood packs right now. Then next up we have Langustina, the crab lobster lady. I don't remember which one it is exactly. 7-2 with growth +1 pill. Very good in freaks because they really need those pills. However, there are better 2-stars, but a lot of them are banned. Obviously, you're not going to be able to use some of the other better ones. And so, because of that, Langustina is not a bad choice, again, for beginners. 2 damage is not bad, getting the entire ability off, but you're probably going to want to stick with a lot of the staples in the Freaks clan. You're definitely going to be running Shazam, if anyone is running them at all, even though they're not really a super popular clan recently. And then last, we have Meredith, again, a 2-star from Rescue. Meredith is 6-1 with the ability of power and damage +2, which means she's going to be basically an 8-3 2-star, which is absolutely fantastic for the Rescue clan. However, really the Rescue clan doesn't need a lot of damage on their 2-star cards. You know, a lot of the best reason for damage is to go for that 2-hit KO, and there just aren't a lot of 2-hit KOs to be found in the Rescue clan right now, especially with a lot of their 2-star and 3-star cards. It's really more about kind of forcing your opponent to mess up via your DR and just draining the pills from them. And so because of that, Meredith, while 8-3 is amazing and would be great in any other clan, obviously in this clan I'm not sure it is. Alright, so in this pack we got Caroline, Iris, Marana, Antoine, Christopher, El Nazca, Marlin, and Mortensen. Not a bad pack at all, kind of making up for the last couple. First up, we've got Caroline, an 8-2 2-star with copy op bonus for the skills. Really a great little card, but the thing is even though it's 8 power, copy op bonus is... It makes it very stable, and obviously people like this for skills. Skills does not really have a stable 2-star option, but it's only 2 damage, so because of that, I'm not really sure that I'm super in love with Caroline right now, but she does seem to be one of your better options right now for skills if you're going to be running skills and say EFC. And then, of course, up next for our rare Iris Marana, absolutely fantastic 4-star, the 4-star Mona, 6-6 with -2 op power, min 4. Great low min under the 6, able to do lots of damage with the 6 damage, works really well with a lot of the cards in the clan that don't have the 5-7 split. There's a lot more 6s in Montana, and so because of that, she really is a very, very good card, and even if she gets hit with SOA, that 6 power is still going to be able to carry her through in order to win the round. And so because of that, I really recommend getting a hold of this card, especially as many as you can before she gets out of packs, because I have a feeling her price is going to skyrocket because she is Very, very good card. The only difference between her and Mona is that Mona would take up one less star in your deck, and that can make a huge difference down the line. But otherwise, as far as a 4-star is concerned, probably one of the best that Montana has right now, as they've really struggled with good cards. She's also going to be fighting a lot with Fairbanks, though, who is basically along the exact same line, but is going to give you the 7-5 instead of a 6-6. And potentially even more. So when she has to fight with Fairbanks, it's kind of hard to win that battle, but she is a very good card until you can kind of build up that money in order to get a hold of Fairbanks. Then we have Christopher, obviously a little uncommon 3-star from Nightmare. He is 8-2 with growth plus 1 life. That means that in the last round, he could potentially be an 8-6 card, which is really good, but of course SOA is going to destroy him. He's pretty much immune to any DR, though, and that's really good and a selling factor as well, but he's not going to help with the KOs, and so if you're looking for a KO deck, then that style of play is not going to benefit well from Christopher. However, if you're just looking to kind of life gap, then Christopher is going to be an excellent card. You just have to make sure you don't throw any other growth cards against him that he's going to have to fight with, because you're only going to get 3 out of him if you play him in round 3, obviously, or 2 in round 2, thus not allowing you to utilize the entirety of his potential. So just make sure you don't run him in a deck with other growth cards. And then finally we have Mortensen, the beast of a 5-star, 5-4, but equalizer power and damage plus 1, meaning he could be up to a 10-9 card. But of course, versus SOA, he's going to be a 5-4 useless card. Not something I'd want to use in EFC personally, but he would do absolutely fantastic in other modes like Survivor T2, where you're more likely to hit a lot of 5-star cards and be able to use it all. Just make sure that you really avoid that SOA with Mortensen. And the real issue I feel that runs with Mortensen is that a lot of the cards in Raptor's clan really struggle from SOA. However, if you're running him in more of a T2 deck, then cards like Rex Swig is probably going to be in your deck, as well as obviously Emperor Sloan, and both of those cards are relatively resistant to SOA, so you're going to still end up doing quite well, but it also means that they're going to more likely save their SOA for Mortensen. So just be careful with using him, but if you can get around the SOA, he's going to go very, very far and pack an amazing punch for your deck. And I think we've got enough for just one more pack, so let's go ahead and open up our last pack and see how we do. One more. Come on, Mana. Oh, God. That's the opposite of a Mana Cersei. That is, in fact, a Gonzo. Alright, so for this pack, we've got Meredith, El Nazca, Cerebra, Gonzo, Blaine, Marlin, and Langustina. Meredith, we've already talked about. Gonzo is 8-1 with victory or defeat plus 2 life as a 3-star in Roots. I mean, you do get the victory or the defeat, which is nice. I guess the 8 power is nice, but he just doesn't pack enough damage for me, honestly. You can definitely do better. I really wish that he had 1 more damage or 1 more victory or defeat. That would have made him much better, I think, in my opinion. Or even 1 more power would have at least given me a little more thought into putting him into my deck, but right now I just can't really see using him. I don't see a lot of situations where he's going to be beneficial. And then Blaine and Langustina we have already talked about as well. So overall, it looks like probably we're really close, but I'm going to guess we're a little bit under that 1,000 clints per credit. I'll go ahead and put that up right here so you can see how we did. Another thing that I just want to point out from this is that we saw a lot of different rares this time. We didn't see a lot of them clumping together, which a lot of people had complained about since the last time I made a New Blood pack opening, saying that they kind of got the same rares over and over and over again, and I did not see that this time, so I'm very happy. It looks like whatever the sorting or selection algorithm was, if there was an issue there at all in the first place, then it has been sorted out, and maybe we were all just having really bad luck. Anyway, this is what we've seen. I'll go ahead and pull up my collection and let you see what I got in my deck. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you really liked it, make sure to share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know if you tried for any of these cards or how you've been doing on your packs recently. And this is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.